In our paper, we introduce Ingenium, a visual language that engages novice students with Latin grammar. Translating Latin can be very difficult for native speakers of languages that rely on word order for meaning, such as English and most modern languages. In English, when we say the farmers found the animals, we rely on the subject farmers to be before the verb found and animals to come after as the object. In Latin, that can be agricolae invenerunt animalia. If we change the order of the words in Latin, the meaning will stay the same. This is because the endings of the words inform us of their functions, rather than their positions. Novice Latin students, however, are often inclined to translate the sentence dependent on word order, so when they see animalia, animals, coming before the verb invenerunt, they are inclined to assign animals as a subject. Because they expect an object of the finding, when they encounter agricolae, or farmers, they expect it to be the direct object of invenerunt. Thus, they incorrectly understand the sentence as, the animals found the farmers. As sentences become more complex, the number of possible grammatical combinations multiplies. In fact, agricolae can take on 4 different case combinations, while animalia can take on 3. Similar to solving a constraint satisfaction problem, students must make logical decisions based on the grammatical context and constraints of every word and relationship in the sentence. How do we help students restructure grammatical components of a sentence so that they do not rely on word order and reflect on the grammar before jumping to conclusions about meaning first? We created Ingenium, a visual language of puzzle blocks representing individual Latin words, with mutable shapes and colors indicating possible relationships with other blocks. Let's take a look at our sentence. The user, influenced by word order, is inclined to make animalia the nominative case, or the subject, binding it with invenerunt immediately. So that spot is taken. However, as the user plays with the roles of agricolae, she realizes that it cannot be the direct object. She is thus compelled to backtrack and change agricolae to be nominative, or in the subject role, and animalia to the accusative, or the direct object role. Completion of the puzzle indicates that every word is playing a grammatically logical role in the sentence, that the user has considered how the grammar of the sentence is logically structured. Ingenium is designed to be a tool for reading comprehension by focusing grammatical restructuring and attention through an engaging, visual, and hands-on interface. We conducted a study across over 50 universities in the United States. Our study revealed that participants were much more engaged both subjectively through self-reports and objectively through opting to perform more optional exercises using Ingenium than a control or text-only version of the translation exercises. We also found a substantial decrease in error rates overall, especially those related to word order. While 20% of all responses were incorrect due to word order in the text-only interface, only 7% of all responses were incorrect due to word order using Ingenium. We hope to extend Ingenium to encompass restructuring more complex parts of the sentence in both Latin and other languages in which the grammar is structurally very different from the native tongues of their students.